Hello and welcome to FIFA 13 and your hometown Swindon Swoodilypoopers. You see him right there on the far right, bald John Green. He made the transition. He found his way into a TARDIS-like device. He moved from one world into another, and he is going to help the 2013 Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers achieve their dream of no longer being in League One. Look at the beautiful county ground today. Chris Mumple is our referee. This is so incredibly exciting. All right, there is our captain. His name is Flint. We have a lot of new players. You're going to have to name all of them. I need your help. He has beautiful hair, Flint. I need your help now more than ever. Is he Fred Flintstone? I don't know. These are your decisions. I'm terrible at doing this. But this is our team. You're looking at them now. We have Masanamalea. I think we might just call him Bob. P. Masanamalea. There's a good song. Chelsea has a pretty good song about one of their players. I think his name is Ashla Quenta. The song goes, "We call him Bob," or I don't know what they call him. That's something like Bob. The song goes, "We call him Bob. We call him Bob. He's Ashla Queta, but we call him Bob." So yeah, but everybody needs names. Everybody except for Ball John Green, other John Green, and who was in this space-time twisting machine with them? Leroy Williamson, yes! Leroy Williamson has been resurrected and he is alive in FIFA 13. Also, his skills have significantly improved. It's like this happened to Ball John Green and other John Green as well. There's something happened that made them better. It's like they're their best possible selves. So we'll see how it goes. We're up against Scunthorpe today. I'm pretty bad at FIFA 13. I've played a few games just to try to get some of the transfers done. But man, I do not know what I am doing. So just prepare yourselves for a lot of bad defense. So I need a lot from you guys. I need you to name the new players, of whom there are many. Like right now, that's Richie, M. Richie. What's his name? We don't know. We need to find out. And then, yeah, they're just not good at. I'm not good at defense. Fortunately, I have that guy, Federingham. He's on the real Swindon Town. I need you to come up with a name for him other than Wes, which is his real name. Yeah, so there's a lot to be done. Plus, we don't just need names for these people. We need songs. Lots and lots of songs. It's a song-heavy thing. And then once we have songs, I need you to record them because we are going to integrate them into the game. But someone has to explain to me how to do that. How is it that you can? How do you use the user-generated or user-uploaded chants feature? Because we can't figure it out. So FIFA experts, people who get infuriated with me watching me play this game so terribly, tell me how to use that feature, because I think it would be hilarious if when other John Green scores, we actually hear the other John Green song. Speaking of which, oh, it's off the post. Oh, that was a beauty. Wouldn't that have been great? The first goal in FIFA 13 from other John Green. Wouldn't that have been special? But instead, it's going to be, another good save. That was a nice header, though. All right. We've got other John Green on all the corners because he's excellent. Oh, it's ball John Green, but it's nothing. Oh, life is so hard and full of disappointment. So I need you to name the players. I need you collectively to come up with songs for the players, and I also need you, maybe even tell me some of the backstories of the players if you happen to know them. If you have dreams about these guys and you know who they are. But I'm just going to real quick show you. I'm going to show you the team so that you know everybody's name. This is our starting 11. We've got Foderingham in goal. Over there in right back, we have N. Thompson. A. McCormick in center back. Another center back is Mr. Flint. And then we have Masana Malela. And then we have G. Roberts. We have Mr. Koch, Mr. Miller, Mr. Ritchie, John Green, and, of course, his husband, John Green. One of our backup center backs is C. Stuff. He names himself. Bostock, McElvey, Leroy Williamson, inexplicably not playing today, despite being the best player on the team. That guy, I don't know how to say his name, Bedwell, and then, of course, Andy Rooney. Did he die? Do you not know who Andy Rooney is? Meredith doesn't know who Andy Rooney is, so maybe we need to come up with a different name for him. Did he date Taylor Swift? She asks. Did he? Of course he did. All right, here we go. I'm bringing in Leroy Williamson. Nothing like a first half substitution to cement the reputation of the FIFA 13 Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers as a well managed club. Plus, I just dribbled the ball out of bounds. It's like we're watching me in FIFA 11 again. Come on, Leroy Williamson. Show him what you got. All right. So that's the update on that front. We need names. We need songs. We need a club that we can love again. I mean, I'm just getting to know these guys. I in many cases, I don't really know much about them at all. That was very strange, the way they made that decision. Oh, Scunthorpe. And I don't know. I don't know who I like. I don't know what their interests are. I've just arrived at the club, and of course, it's a little strange. You come to a club. They've had Paolo Di Canio as their manager, who's literally a fascist, and now suddenly they've got their starting forwards are two married guys. But everyone, at least so far, seems to be adjusting well, and our league form has been okay. I think we've drawn one and won one or something. So yeah, things are going fine. But I need to get to know these guys just like you do. There is a topic for today's video. Oh, that was a foul in the box. That should have been a penalty shot. You know who would have taken it? Leroy Williamson. He does score occasionally, but Oh, he's free? Oh, get in! Oh, that would have been a beautiful outside-the-box bicycle kick goal. It would have been the greatest goal in the history of Swindon Town. But instead, no. Instead, we are struggling against Scunthorpe, and our defense is not getting back well. All right. So the topic of today's video, for the next week or two, we're going to be doing videos that have topics that were given to me by people who donated to the Project for Awesome. So if you donated to the Project for Awesome, one of the perks was that you got to pick the topic of a Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers video. And today's was picked by Andrew. That's right, Meredith, isn't it? And Andrew Cornelius's video topic was, what do you do if you find yourself in a situation? Is it already halftime? Yeah. All right. It's halftime. It's 0-0. Standard Swoodilypooper 0-0 draw. They thought it would be better in going to FIFA 13, but they were wrong. We did it at the post. But I don't believe that they give you points for that. Andrew's question is, what do you recommend doing if you find yourself in a situation where, like for instance, if you wanted to study medicine or have a career in medicine, but you find yourself in a situation where that's become impossible because of choices you've made in the past? Like, how do you reconcile yourself to those past choices and try to build like a life that you're proud of and a life that's fulfilling for you because you belatedly look who plays for them. It's Dee Prutton. But you didn't realize kind of what you wanted to do until later in your life, and by then it had become impossible. The first thing that I would say in response to this, with medicine specifically, is that there are lots of ways to be involved in medicine that don't involve, like 11 years of graduate school, and then a lengthy residency or whatever. But that also, like, medicine, even being a physician, it is a second career for many, many people. Like, I had a friend from, Scunthorpe! Oh, Fetteringham. Scunthorpe! Oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Scunthorpe is just a great general exclamation, I think. I don't know what I just did. I don't panic. All right, everything's fine. Scunthorpe! Yeah, I like it just generally. I mean, not even when I'm playing other teams, it seems to have a certain ring to it. Go, Leroy Williamson. Leroy Williamson, you're faster than that and stronger. I'm disappointed in you. Maybe we aren't doing enough unnecessary slide tackling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof. Things are going a little hazy. So, like, the first thing I would, like, I had a friend in college, Abby, who studied, I think, was an English major and is now a doctor, but, didn't become a physician until she was in her mid-40s. And it's not, that's not an impossible career by any stretch of the imagination. But with medicine in particular, there are also lots of other ways to be involved in it, including volunteering. Volunteering at a local hospital or volunteering at a hospice, for instance, which is hugely important work. I mean, I think particularly in places like hospice, there's a lot of reliance upon. That's a foul in the box! Oh, I was offside. Oh, it's not my fault that I guess I don't know. Maybe it's technically my fault. They probably know the rules better than I do. We got to find a goal here. So I think one of the good things about the 21st century to me is that the specificity of what we do with our lives is a little bit less rigid than it used to be. It's possible to have many careers and to have the primary way that you make your money not be 100% of your career, or even 90% of, or even 50% of your career. It doesn't, like, the relationship between money and work is a little bit more uncoupled than it used to be. Um, and so I would say that you need to find ways to volunteer, and you need to find ways to kind of get your foot in the door with whatever it is that you're interested in, because then it becomes possible, I think anyway, to do, you never know what job opportunities will arise out of that, out of those volunteering or whatever it is. And that can be a really good way to find fulfillment. That said, there are going to be in any adult life decisions that you sort of wish you'd made differently that you can't take back. And to me, the way to deal with that is to understand that if you'd made those decisions, there might have been X, Y, or Z that you wouldn't have liked, and that it's hard it's very, very difficult to write an alternate history to one's life. The only day that you have much to do with is the ones that are now or in front of you, and you know there's a lot that I wish that I'd been a better student. I wish that I'd been more attentive in school all the time. I think that I'd be a better writer today, and also just like, oh gosh, whew, oh Prutton, thank you, that was good of you. Um, I believe he's a former Swoodilypooper, by the way, from FIFA 11. So, but like he was an early Swoodilypooper, but I think he just has a little bit of a memory of his loyalty to the club. All right, that's basically what I would say. Don't give up on your dreams just because there's a specific, like, there may be like a specific part of that dream that isn't feasible. That doesn't mean that you can't do interesting stuff, or that like what you really loved about medicine or whatever it is unavailable to you merely because you're not going to be a physician. I just don't think that's reality. Oh, speaking of reality, that really should have been really a goal, but instead it isn't. Ah, schmerg. 90th minute. I mean, are the Swoodly Poopers seriously going to start off FIFA 13 the way that they did almost all of FIFA 11? It appears so. It appears increasingly likely. Yes, it's guaranteed now. It's a standard Swoodly Pooper 0-0 draw. New names. New FIFA. Same freaking results. Best wishes.